Hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hi, Klutz. Congrats on getting first. Uh, I want. Did snap, it'll buff out. If it did snap, I'll buff out. No hospital needed. What do you mean? What do you mean? If it snapped, that means it broke. I wanted to get a tangerine. I have to go through my like videos and stop. No. Why do I have so many? Did I accident? Okay, those I understand. These I get. These I understand. Oh, that one I do know why. Some of these I do have to. Hmm. Ooh, iced tea. Hold on, what's this? I might be able to make some good tangerine stuff with it. Okay. 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 That just has to be black tea. Okay. In the Bearded Dreamer, I was swimming, but all my friends were in the other side. Meanwhile, I'm all alone on one side. Damn symbolism. That's sad. Guess I feel left behind. I mean, I wouldn't look too into dreams. At least in my opinion, I wouldn't do so. Hold on. On, on. Damn it, there's no good emote on this. I don't have good emotes, no. Alright, there we go. Thank God I had an empty bladder during that dream. Wait, do you usually, like, this is a very private question, I know, but do you usually piss your pants during sleep? No, I don't. Okay, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. Ugh. But I have before. I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever wetted the bed before. I don't think I have maple syrup. Unfortunate. Green tea. Okay. Okay, honey work. That I can do. I drink too much water before bed. Ah. Hmm. um, unfortunately, no. I don't have any of those. I was hoping to do my tangerines. Oh well. But I don't think I ever gotten to that point. Then I drank too much. I'm gonna go take out the trash real quick. Nope. Ammo. This. Good. Good. All right. What else do they need? I needed bowl first of all. Second, I needed spoon and a cup. Well, either a bowl or a spoon. I think a bowl is better. And a fridge. Did I name this correctly, by the way? Table. Why are these all the same color? Oh well. A cinder. The fuck? Oh, the magnet is still on. That's why it was being weird. Crash has been taken out. Also, my 7A alarm just hit. And does that mean you have to go? No? Oh. I just have an alarm for 7 a.m. Why? It seems almost unnecessary to have. It's been useless these past 2 weeks. Then get rid of it. Because I like waking up early, but you woke up at 6. Or, never mind, did you just wake up? Or did you wake up at, you woke up at 6, right? $6:30. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's bowl enough. Bowl shaped enough. Let me undo a lot of this and just redo it. There is just the motherfucker wake up. You're gonna be late. Alarm at the 6:30 ones wake up. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Not that much. I'm on laptop. Seems a bit wide, so all of this, shrink it down a bit. Actually, I can always just make it smaller in the Very good. Very nice. Why do this get free money apps still exist? Like people don't know it's not real. Well, obviously not if they still exist. If they're still around, then probably not. Because people be dumb, you know? Hey fanboy, not a fanboy, in your Discord, is there a place I can put a link to a PC build I want to buy that people can take a look at? Yeah, just put it either. You can just put it in the junk pile or nerd corner, either or. I would probably do nerd corner just because that's where more tech savvy stuff is for. Assuming, yeah, the nerd corner does still exist. Yes, it does. Okay, thank you. After stream, could you take a look at it and see if you think it's a good build? Sure. I mean, we could take a look at it now. Although it's been a while since I made a PC. I have seen a lot of stuff. Let me just see this, make sure this isn't giving anything away. Okay. All right. Take a look-see. Case, I don't, cases I'm not an expert in, so I can't really tell you that. 32 gigabytes of what? DDR5? Jesus! 400 Jesus! Radeon. This one I don't know that much about. Okay, that's good. The fact that these and this is the same thing will give you less problems down the line. Pick that case because it's a red and black. Hi, Dottie. Should just make a sleeper build? That is true. That is true. Is this a pre-build by chance? No, actually, this was a custom build. I just remember power supply, 100 watt gold. I don't know what the equivalent to this is. Store 2 terabyte storage. Kingston. I mean, sure. Thermal paste. It comes with thermal paste. What's the glass etching for? Is that for the? Oh, that's for the case. Why even put this on here then? Operating system? No. Don't pay for the operating system. Just get the free version. No, I picked the parts. Damn it. 1800 PC build. Meanwhile, I'm here wanting to build one that costs 2 years worth of my salary. You could bring it down to 1700 if you just don't buy Windows. Don't know about the worry, the build fee. Just, I don't know. I would, if I were you, I would just not get the Windows install and install it yourself. Because there are ways to get rid of the watermark, and usually it's not a good idea for you. You can get Windows for $20. I can't not pick it. It won't let me. Plus, the one thing I am terrible in the tech is installing Windows. Somehow I got a virus last. Bro, you go to the official Microsoft store and you get it from there. I don't know how you get a virus from there unless it's like from the hard drive was not, unless the hard drive you used had stuff on it previously and you didn't wipe it and didn't yet I got a virus. It's either that or something else. I don't even know if I think it's a virus, to be honest. What's the price? Where is the price? Where's the total price? I don't see it. God damn it, where's the total price? Oh, here. Pfft, I'm dumb. Under the case photo. Yeah, I saw. As low as $84.39 a month. Max turbo frequency. I haven't tried. Well, I do have a Ryzen 5 CPU, but I haven't tried like these ones. Gigabyte Wi-Fi 6. You did check if this was compatible with the DDR5 and whatnot, right? Why do you have a lower monthly than me? I don't know. Yes, I did. Okay. Compatible with both DDR4 and the Ryzen 7, of course. My monthly is 125. Interesting. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Is there a non-RGB option? There is. Oh, that's $1,000 though. Jesus. And that's 600 megahertz. Never mind. Wait, this is the same. What the fuck? Why? Oh, this is 96. Whoops. Never mind. This is 96 gigabytes. This is 2 sticks of 40. There are 48 gigabyte sticks of RAM? I didn't know that existed. Interesting. Is this the cheapest case? Yes, it is. No, these are the cheaper cases. I'm assuming you're not going for a white build. Well, no, you wouldn't. Maz, let me tell you, 96 gigabytes also, like, just one stick of 96? Huh. I'm taking a look at these other ones because the case doesn't need to be this expensive. Like, look at this one. If it'll load. But I mean, if you want, like, an overly expensive case, then sure. But then there's this one that's apparently... Oh, wait. No, this is the same price. No, wait, it's not. This one's cheaper. And you get it for, like, that much. But... This one's $9 less. What? This one's $20 more? Alright, red and black is fine, build lady. Ah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But if you get these ones, I don't think these come with color controls. So you're probably gonna end up with a rainbow one anyway. 2 sticks of 48. And I want 128. That cardboard box. It's $0. Damn. It's just basic as fuck. The cheapest is a compact case, I don't want compact because I want to upgrade. Those are the only ones. Hmm. Coolers, I don't have any experience in. I'd say go for it if it just looks good. It does have a mounting thing. How many fans did you get? Because by the looks of it, this case can only support up to 2 more. Also, oh wait, it didn't come with any. Just the case comes with the fans then. Like it has to then. Should be fine. Man, don't you just love it when they don't give you the cheaper options and just the more expensive options? It recommended me a pink case. First should have gotten that one. But looking at what it says it could do, well, if this is to be trusted, which Google says it is, verified, this isn't too bad. GTA 5 at 170 or 60 FPS. It can play Valorant at 200. Damn, Valorant seems optimized. Damn. You think a builder can run Minesweeper? That's how PC building companies are also. I have not heard of this company at all. Me neither. Skytech. Can run Minesweeper. Minecraft 420. Yeah. Modern Warfare 2 at 70. Cyberpunk at 50. At 80. Is it just that poorly optimized, or is that not much of a difference? I mean, for going 30 less FPS isn't too bad. Forza Horizon at a solid 60 is actually really good. 140 is also nice. What the what is this drop? You see this? Wait, you're probably in the way. Let me bring that up a bit. 105 from 1080p to 25 FPS at 144. Oh, average Marvel rifles. Cyberpunk is just really intensive. Yeah, but can I run Minecraft with shaders? I'm surprised Minecraft isn't on here. Oh, it is. 55 FPS. 495 FPS on 1080p, but on 1440, 55. It drops at 55. I'm assuming they're adding shaders and everything to this, but I don't know. Battlefield makes a bit more sense to me. Arc Raiders as well. Call of Duty Warzone makes sense to me, but still, like Call of Duty being only more than half of the performance. This, like, Jesus. I run Minecraft at 5 FPS, so that's a big upgrade. That is fair enough. That is true. I mean, yeah, this is better than mine at least. The extra $800 definitely does something. Because mine's a Ryzen 5 with a 3060. Actually, what's like the equivalent to this? A 5060? Really? Really? A 5060 is similar to. Huh. 5070s and whatnot. Huh. That I did not know. But I guess it's also like price to performance, right? Because these might be more expensive a little bit or like in the same ballpark range, but they might also give different results. Yeah, you can immediately see them. Hold on. Never mind, the 5060 does more? Yeah, it does. Okay. Probably gonna transfer over my RAM from my current PC. RAM or storage? Because if you're gonna use different memory from your current thing, like different RAM for from a previous PC, if it isn't the same brand or the same pack, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have stability issues, and things are gonna crash so often. This is speaking from personal experience. Well, I got ahead. All right, take care, Bazuki. See you around. I got something on my nose. Hold on. I'll be right back. It's the same RAM. I made sure. Okay, the same megahertz, like the same everything from the megahertz to the size. I'm seriously telling you. I've not only did I have like the wrong frequency, I also had like a different brand, but I've also heard if they're not the right frequency either, it can also cause some stability issues unless you set them down to like the lower ones, which kind of sucks because usually the higher the frequency, the faster it is. So you're kind of just handicapping your speeds. Yeah, the RAM needs to be the same. It needs to be exactly the same. Good. There was something on my nose that was bothering me. Now back to this, and we spent like a solid 40 minutes into stream, 40 minutes, 45 almost into stream, and all I've made is a bowl. Talk about getting sidetracked. Like having a car going at 200 miles per hour, but it's being tied to a car that's going 100. So the faster car is being tied to the 100. Yeah, yeah, exactly. However, if you're not talking about, I don't know what you mean about. If you're still here, I don't know what you mean about for the data. If you mean like all your storage, then it's not. That's not RAM. That is literally your hard drive or your SSD. I did an oopsie. I did a bit of an oopsie. I keep doing this. Past 7 hours have been filled with new VTuber drama. Wait, what? Well, I'm completely in the dark about them, so if you wouldn't mind spilling the tea. Are you talking about the Fifi one? Of course. Of course. No, oh. I see, Dottie, you also have some tea to spill. Yes, please do give. Give me the tea, please. About that much, and then ah, you read it. Now you must tell me. Now you must tell me. Also, hi, Dottie. How are you doing? I don't think I said hi to you earlier. Give me the tea. I must know. Would you give a poor, thirsty man some tea? Okay, a dude called Kamana, who used to work with uses connections to get people to join his agency called Luminara. Dude even lied about another VTuber being in his agency to get more people in it. Okay. Okay, pretty tame so far. And the dude was also apparently arrested in a convention. Is there proof of that? Or is that just what people are saying? There's proof. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Do I need a subdivision surface for this? The fuck? Oh. You want more into it? There's good conversation in YouTube server on the YouTuber channels. That's gonna be such a long conversation to catch up on though. So I think for right now I'm good. Too bad presents since her name got used to basically promote that douche. You know Sino, right? The cube guy? Yeah, I know Sino. What about him? What is it? What is it? What did he do to piss people off? He was apparently supposed to spearhead that agency. Okay. Yeah, that's it. He was supposed to spearhead the launch of it, but it didn't happen. Okay, so that's how he's involved. I thought it was gonna be a bit more dramatic than that, but I apparently I was wrong. This needs to be so much thinner, I think. That definitely kind of looks like a spoon, but I feel like it needs to be a bit better. Okay. Just gotta wait for Daddy. Okay. I thought you were gonna talk about the future. So Fifi got a thing from the blue site people, and the other VTubers are calling her some words that should probably not be typed in this chat. You mean like, uh, what do you mean things? Got a thing from a blue site. I do know what you mean by blue site, but what do you mean by thing? You know how YT get the YT button thing from how? Oh, that! Oh! I saw that post somewhere, and that. Wow. Let's say something like that. I see. I see. It's like the YouTube play button, but not for YouTube. Alright, how do I get you to fucking by X mirror and then do it that way? You're on the Y? Ah, yeah, that would do better. I'm fighting off sleep. Did you just wake up? I haven't gone to sleep. Wait, what? What are you doing up? What are you doing up? Trying to fix my sleep schedule. How many more hours to go? And there we go. We have a spoon. Gonna crash out at 10 p.m. my time. And how many hours is that? I don't know when your time is. I keep forgetting time zones. Do not expect me to remember time zones. I will forget them. And right now it's 5:40. Okay, so that's like 4 hours and 20 minutes to go. I'm trying to think. Am I no smart right now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did the bangs disappear, or are they just? Yeah, they just teleported to a different plane of existence. It's fine. What else do I need? Cereal box probably, which I will just do. You can play tic tac toe on that forehead. uh, cube. Mer- that seems like a reasonable size for a thing, for a cereal thing. Thanks to the glasses, Dottie. Next would be a coffee mug, I would think. Just question is, what kind of coffee mug do I want to make? We'll find out after the break, cause right now we're gonna be taking a quick break. So we get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, get some food. We're gonna let the ads run, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So be right back. Back. I returned. I went and made some tea. I'm gonna go put on some socks as well because I don't want to get sick. There, put on some socks because you know what they say: cold toes equals stuffy nose. I don't know who said that. I came up with that on the spot. Also, how was work? It was okay. It was pretty repetitive. I'm making a whole bunch of chairs, and I mean an absolute metric crap ton of them. Well, I think it's in total. I counted like 29. No, yes, no. I counted 35, and then I had some other ones that I already finished making. Almost, almost. I need a little bit more. What was I doing? What was I gonna make after this? The coffee mug. I also saw these things. Hold on. Let me see if it shows me anything. That's fine. Look at these. Look at these. Look at how cool those are. There are some other ones down here too, but this one specifically. These ones specifically. Oh, those look good. Damn. Kind of wonder how they make it. Hold on, putting some sweetener into my tea. All right. Mugs. Ah, here's a standard ass coffee mug. We'll go with this. I'll just have it off to the side and then add a thingy. Oh, that's select all. Hold on. That's also not it. Cylinder. Yeah, we'll do 20. That'll be fine. Then do this. Grab Z1. Grab X. What was the hotkey for this? Shift tab. Oh. It's on the ball. Never mind. It's not on the bowl. It'd be about this big compared to the bowl. Select the face. Make it about yay big. And then actually a couple of loop cuts wouldn't hurt. I keep trying to rotate it on accident. Okay, now I grab one of these sides. I think like here. Oh, is it? Hmm. It's too much. I have to inset them first. That works. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, yeah, what is that? What do you need? What do you want? What do you require? How the fuck do I do this again? This definitely needs to be more up here then. Yeah. Usually Hanma is coming to Tekken 8. Who? 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 You know who Yujiro is? No, I don't know who that is. Is it some anime character that I don't know of? The guy that was watching his son have I'm sorry, what? The fuck? Oh. The father, Baki Hanma. Oh, him. Yeah, Baki is a weird anime. It's Baki is the one where it's like prison dudes get super buff, right? That's the one. I've only seen clips of Baki, but never watched it. But still. Damn, they got a collab going on by the sounds of it. Beam, beam, beam. Beam, beam, beam. Beam, beam, beam. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. They should have added Baki instead of Yujiro. I mean, to be fair, he is the more buff guy. He is the buffest of guys. He may be an asshole, but he is definitely the buffest of guys. How do I do this? There we are. All right, that's fine. I posted the vid in the junk pile. Cool. All right. All I remember from that clip was Baki was about to get down with his girl, and his girl looks up to see his father just standing there, and the father went, "So are you gonna do it or what?" Ew. Ew. Nasty. That's nasty. There we are. All done. Apparently, sex in that world is the best form of training or something. I mean, it does burn a lot of calories, as they say. Do this. Bum 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 bum. Ba da bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Ba dum bum bum bum. Ba 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 ba. Ba da ba 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 ba. Thank God Common Rider seasons have a week in between episodes since this latest season has just been going nonstop, no breaks, no fillers, just pure content. I think you mentioned that before. I also got a new anime that I ended up watching, which was that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Also this. I shall bevel this part. That's not how, okay. I keep saying it because each episode of the current series has just been peak after peak after peak. I wonder if they're ever gonna stop making Common Rider. Since you did mention that been around for a while. The only way they stop is if the toy sales drop and and so far toy sales have just been going up. Gotcha. Do this and then there we are. Kamen Rider is just that unshakable giant of Japan. Is there anything like that in the US? I don't know. I mean, other than maybe One Piece. Because One Piece has been going on for the longest time. Although it is coming to an end after. How many chapters? I forget. It's over 1,000 chapters. I never watched it, but I just know it from a friend. Even One Piece took inspo from Kamen Rider. But still, on the West Coast, what? I can't think of anything that's like. Well, probably a lot of kids shows that got a lot of reboots and a lot of crappy ones. Like Ben 10, I know has been around for a long time. It got reboot after reboot after reboot. Some of them were good. Some of them pretty much sucked. What else would be still around? SpongeBob has been around for a long time, although I think they stopped making it at some point, right? Or they rebooted SpongeBob, and that reboot was not very good. What else? Teen Titans and Ben 10 took up inspo from Kamen Rider, it seems. Like, are you sure? Are you sure? And they didn't come to that on their own. Because ideas can still come independently, but still be the same. And Teen Titans has been around for a long time as well, no? Because hasn't DC Comics been around longer than Kamen Rider? Let's take a look. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that remind me of Kamen Rider. Ben 10. How old is DC Comics? Since it's 92 years old, DC Comics. First comic series in 1935. True Turning Point was in 1938. And Kamen Rider. It's coming up to 50 years old, right? 1971. Well, I guess we should also check when did Teen Titans first comic appear in comics? by 1964. Still pretty close together, but then at the same time, uh, the West wasn't that influenced by Japan as it was now. Did they even have? Yeah, because they wouldn't have had television. Or wait, when did television become popular? Late 1940s. Oh, never mind then. But still, I doubt there would be much like inspo from Japan. So they might have come from two different people with different different ideas. I at least think so. Because I'm pretty sure the internet didn't exist the same way as it does now back in 1964. Unless by some slew of, okay, it's inspo are some is inspo and some are homages. What do you mean? Homage to what? Chair. I need chair. Okay, someone's homage to the Kamen Rider Henshin pose. Okay, especially the Kamen Rider Ichiko pose. Okay, I don't know what that really says though. Want to know the funniest thing in Kamen Rider to me at least? Sure. Fire away. What kind of chair do I make? I guess I make the kind that I see at work sometimes. Or the kinds we make at work. It'll be a bit of a bitch, but I think it'll work. I think I can make it work. Scale, Shift Z. Not that big. Where would the seat be? It would be about here, right? Or like up here. Think about here. There's this one villain from a series that's killed multiple planets of people and people love him. Meanwhile, we have some villains who have only killed cities of people and people hate them. That is kind of funny. That is kind of funny. Bum 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 bum. To be fair, the dude does have a lot of charisma. I mean, you can only make it in the world with a bunch of charisma. It's the only way it's such a thing as possible. And he has a cool suit. Ah, of course. The key to being a love villain is having a cool suit and just a great personality. Cool suit and you have a ton of charisma. My god, you're just wanting to be on top spot. You can search from whatever you want to just comment right or black hole. Okay, hold on. How cool is this suit, you say? This reminds me of Frieza from Dragon Ball. I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Frieza from Dragon Ball. But that is indeed a dope ass suit. But yeah, the dude can just spawn in black holes whenever. Who would have thought the guy whose name is Black Hole something could spawn in black holes whenever he wants? I never would have guessed. This might be very big, or I'm just not looking at it in the context of whatever this is. I think I need to scale it on the Y a bit. Seems about right. He also likes to say chow a lot. Gentleman. Okay, first of all, This needs to be a bit fatter. Bam. BRB. No problem. Da, 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 da. Stop, 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 stop. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Should have made a cut here, huh? Oh well. Also, do you see the recent tweet Netflix Brazil made? No. I'm not on Twitter, dude. Don't expect me to see any tweets. I am very much an offline boy. Okay, so it went to Gojo Satoru, please date me. I want your what the fuck? Who the fuck let the JJK fan tweet that? Ay, ay, ay. That's a nasty. Now that I think about it, hold they usually stick out a bit. About that much. Which is that? That's 3 squares. Bap, 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 bap. Let's just dissolve these. And then I can do some loop cuts. Think about here. And these would just continue downwards. About here. Then I do another one up here. It's about here. And another, well, two actually. I would do one about here-ish and then bevel it a little bit. It'd be about here. These ones, delete them. Grab these. Extrude Z. There we are. Starting to think I should have made them a little fatter, but that's fine, because you know why? Because I can just do this and grab. Is it just these front ones? I think so. Ever so slightly bigger. That works. How come is that one sticking out a little bit more than the other ones? How come? What happened? What happened? What's going on? Why is going on? It's such a tiny detail, but it bothers me and I will correct it. There we are. There. There. This. Undo. Let's see if this will work out the way I'm hoping it will. Actually, this specifically. There we are. Is it this one or is it this one? I think it's that one. One's a bit closer to the other. All right, we're gonna be taking a quick break. So go get your shit, go take a shit, get some water, some food, and we'll be back in about 3-ish minutes. So, be right back. Back. Returned. Where does it start, actually? Does it start here? No, where does it start? Is it the whole thing? It is the whole thing. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... That works fine. Oh, I'm seeing where it happened a little bit. Get all of these on the same level, though. I'm back. Had good food. What did you have? It's this whole thing. Okay. This is for some reason crooked. There's a dish called a mungo. And another one called pancit, but I had thick pieces of noodles as well. Chris Enfield is doing worse on Twitch than Never the Everness. I mean, Never the Everness just came out. Give it a couple months. Give it a couple months. And we'll see. It'll probably have the same numbers. For me right now, the problem with Enfield is there's not a lot of replayability once you've caught up to the main story. It's been like 2 weeks since NTE launched. Yeah, and it's been how many months since Enfield launched? How long? When did Enfield release? It's been like easily a month or two. January 22nd. So we're about three or 4 months in. Of course, listen, man, dude, you gotta have like the 2-week Minecraft phase mentality. People can easily just be bored of the game after 2 weeks. I don't see Enfield getting better unless they give out better rewards. The rewards isn't. It's not just the rewards. There's no replayability. Like legitimately none. Like what? You have some of your factory set up, and then boom, done. You don't need to touch it anymore. You do some of like the Umbral Monument or whatever the events are, and then you finish those, and then you're done. You don't have no reason to go back. You do the fucking extraction thing, which is something salvage. You get all your rewards from there, and then you're done. Talking more as a gacha player. I'm talking more as a all around guy who plays games player. Cause there's almost no reason to keep playing Enfield, other than like the people, other than like the banners, and that's such a bad mentality to have when you're playing games. The only reason I play Enfield or like to get on Enfield is like get on, do my dailies, and then do something else. Cause I've caught up to everything else on Enfield. Welcome to gacha games. Yeah, that's why they suck. That's why every single one of them sucks. Never the Otherness is gonna get there too. Just wait. There's probably gonna be no content within a couple. There's probably gonna be nothing to do within like 3 weeks of people playing. 3 to 4. Give it a month at most. And people won't have anything to play for anymore unless they do like constant updates, but still. If you want to play games, have content in them, for fuck's sake. I wish they did more with the building. I mean, NT is a bunch of mini games like robbing a bank. Do you get a lot of rewards for them? Is there a limit to how often you can do them? Like, do you get on there just to do those, get the rewards, and get out? You can do it as much as you want, but there's a limit of 1 million of currency per week. See, then there's really no reason to do it after that. Well, it depends on how often you do the robbery, right? Average, you get like 100 per K per run. So like 10 runs. 10 runs and then you're done. Can't do it anymore. Why would you do that? If anything, you would just do something similar to GTA. You don't have a limit on them. Why would you put a limit on them? That just tells people you must stop. You can stop playing now. Just be gone. Like, let people play as long as they want. The fuck? Gotcha games suck, man. Straight up suck. Take out all the fun in games. Also raising taxi driving, fishing, delivery driver, cafe management, mahjong. Mahjong rhythm game seems fun, and Tetris. Okay, that does seem. That's at least more. That seems more like fun. The racing stuff also seems like fun. I didn't know that was in there before. Then at least it has some replayability. If they added leaderboards to the racing, then people would probably try and get the best times for it. Get a lot of currency from this. If they added leaderboards to the racing and the rhythm games, I'm pretty sure people would want to play it a bit more than. There's leaderboards. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, they're at least doing a little bit more right compared to Tower of Fantasy. Well, Tower of Fantasy wasn't too bad. It's just the material grind was fucking awful. People are cheating in the racing, which is why. Uh, well, then that's not going to be fun. I think I can go on to the backrest now. I've banned those cheers already, and I'm assuming taken off the leaderboards. Gotcha. As long as they do that, it's gonna. It might be fine. Like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I still don't have that much trust in fucking the same developer as Tower of Fantasy, because that game put a bitter taste in my mouth for gotcha games. Enfield is okay for me at the moment. I don't hate it that much. Material grind isn't as grindy. I think like on day 3 of the game there was like a few hundred accounts banned. A few hundred? Wait, how many people? That seems very little. That doesn't seem like much. I don't want that many. Probably more in other stores, but that's what Asia had. Gotcha. Oh, I know how I do this. Seems about right. Face of this and this. That's not working too well. Oh wait, never mind. Well, that's how. Okay, it just wasn't shown correctly. It kind of wasn't showing correctly. Hey, hold on. Let me undo a lot of this first. That's still connected. Good, 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 good. Next patch is NT is gonna be the Porsche collab, and I need to get a grinding 221 million currency, level 252 on EK Damn, and I still can't beat level 400 players if I have a long ways to go. 20. Wouldn't that mean you have to play like at the play 21 days in a row to get that Porsche? I'm pretty sure that's that math is correct. I mean, I've been playing all my gotchas for like a few hours a day, especially ones I have weeklies I haven't done yet. And there we are. No, I just still grab this and then I do this and this, this and this. Then I subdivide by a couple. About that much. Then I grab face. That much. There's a shear tool, right? There's something. Edge slide. Vertex slide. That's not it. Which one is it? Bisect. Here we go. Why is it not working? Alright, fine. We'll do it this way. We'll grab this. This. Gonna bother me, but I'm doing it anyway. This is a waste of time, but I'm doing it anyway. That's what I meant to say. At least have them more or less aligned. Anyways, holy shit, I am so far from clearing the challenge in Nikkei that has 1,000,000,000 HP for the boss. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, now where was I? I was grabbing this one and then this one. Anyways, now this time for realsies. Grab this, grab this. Bevel. It's actually not too bad. I forgot about these. Okay, I just got a free 5-star because I just finished rehabilitating them. Nice. Let's do this. This. Do all of that first. Bridge to faces. Bridge to faces. Bridge to faces. There we are. All done. Alright, I just noticed the timer for the current event in Nikkei ends tomorrow. I gotta farm some pulls for the next unit. Well, that's gonna be it from me today, I think. So thank you everybody for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. One more thing, actually. One last thing. Bevel this. Is it really that hard? Is it because of this tiny gap here? Is that why? Or is there another reason why it's not? It doesn't want to. What happened? There. It just straight up doesn't want to. Oh well. I'm strong enough to auto-battle the story. The consequences of your own actions. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me today. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you all enjoyed. I will be live tomorrow again with some more of this. I think we... Yeah, I say so. Characters on your strong enough. So here's a message if you are not subbed. And here's a message if you are subbed. That being said, I will see you all tomorrow for the last time this week. So good night. Take care. Sleep well. Laters.